You knew Tupac at the beginning before he signed to Death Row, and you told me about the incident that he had in Milwaukee with the GDs. So how do you feel about the people that pushed the narrative that Tupac started acting tough when he got around Suge Knight and MOB?
I don't think that if you ask me personally, I think like I said, I know Tupac. I've toured with him, all that type of shit. If you ask me, I think a little bit started changing when he did the role in Juice. I think the mentality started changing because, like I said, even before he hooked up with the mob, he was getting into all kind of shit, right? You get me? Even before that he got sent to prison, right? For some shit,
Right, right.
right? He had the incident with the Atlanta cops, right? You get me? My nigga was getting into incidents before that situation happened. So I wouldn't necessarily say that. I wouldn't necessarily say that him linking up with the mob, you know, it probably pushed it a little bit. But like I said, my nigga was getting into all kind of shit before that phase of his life happened. You get me? Tupac was doing crazy shit. Like, who has a shootout with the police? You get me?
Right.
My nigga was doing some crazy shit. You seen him in the cameras every other day. He's spitting at the cameramans and he was doing some real wild shit before he hooked up with Suge and them. And I I was like, from me listening to records and seeing the videos and knowing whatever, and then the Juice character, Bishop. And it seemed like immediately after that, in my opinion, he probably took that role a little to heart, Yeah, nigga, I'm the rebel. I'm the rebel motherfucker. I'm the type of motherfucker, I'm whatever. And it all started just like dominoes. And then he went to prison. And the next thing you know, in comes Suge. And now you've introduced another element, you know what I'm saying, to a nigga who was already highly visualized as, confusing, troubled. You get me? You know, my nigga Pac be positive one note, and then in the next note he telling you fuck you. You know what I'm saying? In one note he being positive and telling you this, and in the next note he telling you fuck you motherfuckers. So it was just another element that got added when he hooked up with my niggas from the mob. You get me? That's just all to it. This gangbanging lifestyle will change you, but if you already troubled and trying to find your way, it's just gonna add fuel to the fire. You get me? So I wouldn't attribute it to him joining them. I really start thinking like it was the transition from when he got put in that role to be that character. You get me? Like, like this really me. You feel me? Now that it's been exposed on film, I feel just ride this motherfucker real hard. Like, this is really me. I'm not that motherfucker you think I am. I'm this motherfucker. And I'm finna show I don't give a fuck, and it's all about this and that, and that's, to me, that's how. Because like I said, I didn't get it. For me, from him going to the mob and doing that stuff was just like I said, that was just acceptance because those niggas was there to accept him. That's what that was.